Hey there, Bug Watchers. Welcome to BuggyBot Plays Blood Bowl 2. Most specifically, the Norse are finally out. I love Blood Bowl 2. I have been having a lot of fun with it, and they have finally released their first new team update, which would be the Norse. And honestly, the roster is in desperate need of some variety. Especially in the normal matchmaking queues. It's gotten pretty samey, but here it is, guys. I got excited. I love the Norse in terms of the mythology. I'm a huge Chaos fan, and these guys are the closest you get to Chaos without being Chaos itself. And I wanted to bring you guys along for the ride as I try to figure out the Norse playstyle. I'm a Bashy player, so the Norse appeal to me. But this low armor value, it kind of worries the crap out of me. But here we go. The Norse here, they are a versatile team. All players have the block skill, which is amazing. And they have Frenzy, so that's really good, and I'm guessing pretty dangerous. Weaknesses, they've got low strength for a team with a propensity for violence. They don't look like I don't think they've got any strength for players.
Comes with a range of new features.
Let's see, your players are almost naked, so their armor value is low, which is incredibly dangerous.
Don't be stupid, Jim.
And their strength skills are hard to obtain. I'm not sure what that means. It may mean they don't have access to strength right off the bat. I don't know. The Norse have a well-deserved reputation for ferocity both on and off the playing pitch. The Norse that takes up Blood Bowl is a truly unedifying specimen, interested only in beer, women, and song off the pitch, and beer, women, and bloody carnage while on it. So the Norse, very cool. Yeah, ooh. Oh, we can have some really good looking stuff here. Look at the fat lady sing. You know what? I know what I want to name this team already. I've been thinking it for months. Name them Norse by Norse-West. For those of you that don't know, that is a reference to Blizzard's old, what was it called? The Lost Vikings series, which the second game was the Norse by Norse-West. Gotta get home, boys. Let's see, what color do we want? Oh yeah, look at that. Buddy, you are looking good. Look at that underwear. I'm thinking, in this case, I'm probably going to take... Oh my god, that's fantastic. I think I have to take that. I'm thinking this particular video will go with, what's the word?
Advice for the budding coach, then, Bob?
I'll probably do team creation,
Always wear underpants,
followed by,
'cause you never know who might
what's
be
the
looking.
word?
Some of these cameras
One
are
game,
both
like
made.
my first game, which I do
I'm
not
sure
expect to win, guys. I am not a great Blood Bowl player, so I'm kind of just going with it. I just like the game, to be honest. There's no reason to think that I'm going to be a great player here. What happened to our stars? I'm really feeling the stars right now. There they are. Yeah. Patriotic. Look at that guy. Alright, let's do it. We'll call it the Lost. I guess, wow, you play in Nagaroth? Is that their basics? No, we're not going to let the team get that set up.
Plunder your cities and take your women and children. Rejoice! The Norse are here.
Okay. Whoa. Ulfwerner. Okay, so we can have 2 Ulfwerners. We can have 2 Berserkers, 2 Runners, 2 Throwers, and then all the linemen and such that we want. A Yeti. Oh my god, that is a big guy who has Claw right off the bat. I like that. The big guy is the most robust Blood Bowl player. He's a hard hitter and controls center of the pitch, but he always has a weakness which makes him unreliable. I am going to take a Yeti. And he's going to be... I'm probably going to take a pretty balanced team. I don't know if I'll be able to afford everything. Like I said, guys, I haven't planned this out. I'm just kind of winging it for fun right now. I might come back another day with a smarter team. But I think the Yeti brings up the big guy or not to big guy question. And we definitely... Yeah, big guys are fun. You gotta go big guy. And whoa, look at that big guy. He is mad. Urgh. I love it. I love him already. So he's only got 2 heads. I kind of like that one because you can see his teeth better. We're gonna name him Tomator. There we go. So it looks like he's got strength based, which is pretty average. He doesn't get access to mutations. That's all right. Elfin wares.
Always jump.
This guy specializes in
Refreshing
attacking,
glass of
apparently,
Bloodweiser.
and he is very expensive. Strength. Oh, they do have a strength 4, but they've only got 2 of them. He's AV8. Oh yeah, that's all AV7. This is a team that dies. I don't like that. For a blocking team, that seems pretty dangerous. They've all got block, and we've got Dauntless on runners. That's interesting. I'm not sure I like that. I may not take a runner. Fido the Scornful. What do I want to take? I think we take these. This is just playing smart. You want these guys. Frenzy is very useful. These, you know, this kind of feels like mixing up a witch elf. This team feels like they split the witch elves into blitzers and these guys, and I'm not sure I like that. I'm not sure this is going to be a strong team. Competitively, I mean. They just called him Wolf in the game, so I'm going to call him Wolf as well. Whoa! Look at that stash! I mean, how can we not? I mean, we take 2, right? We have to. Wolf. And you're gonna be our Baleog. Alright, Baleog. I believe in you, buddy. You just keep it together. A runner is gonna have to be Eric.
For the next match, Jum. Time for some Blood Bowl.
Eric the Red. And then the rest of these guys, I really just don't care what their names are. I need one Olaf, and that's it. Maybe we'll take a runner. I'm curious about the runner. I want to see what they're like. Okay, Berserker. Berkerbura. Okay, that's interesting. You're gonna be Olaf. There you go, Olaf the Shield. Let's see what you've got here. If only I could make him very rotund. That would be perfect. So they got a variety of heads. Not a ton of them, but enough to make it nice. Look at those. He comes with freaking knuckles. And they've got jump up. I like jump up. That's actually pretty good. They've got very base movement allowance. That's pretty standard for 6. But I'm still kind of okay with it. Like, I like this team so far, just based on stats, but I'm not impressed by this team in any way. Nothing about this is striking me as like, oh, that's just really great and awesome. Their linemen are cheap. I dig that. I may hold off on a thrower. Gretardus, let's give you that nice beard there. I like that. So we've got our Berserkers. We've got Ulfenwares. We're really running low on cash. We're gonna have to sell some people. I don't think I can afford all of them. So I'm gonna have to start without a positional. I don't like that. No positional. You know what? They keep talking in the background. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to... Oh no, I can't do the options here. Okay.
I should mind.
Yeah, I can't do options. That sucks. I'm gonna turn off the constant talking in the background between Bob and Jim. I love them when I'm not recording, but now they're just kind of annoying. So these guys are 50 each, and we're gonna need like a ton of them. So we're gonna be removing a few guys. It looks like we're gonna lose out on a positional or 2. So who are my positionals that I'd like? I'm gonna keep Wolf. I'm gonna call these guys... You'll be my Baleog. Baleog. I think it was the Strong or something like that. Baleog and Olaf. Hold off the shield. And then we had Eric the Swift. Eric the Swift. Let's see if we can get him an appropriate... There it is. There it is. So, we're going to be out a positional at least. And I'm not... We're actually going to be out 2 positionals. And I'm not big on
Players have to
that.
be careful, though, as the highest prices are for limbs and other body parts. And the more
So let's see,
obsessed
these
collectors
guys-
are not bothered about waiting for the target player to perish.
Looks like we've got regular access to general on the lineman. This is pretty standard. No access to mutations. I don't like that the linemen don't get a strength. That's unpleasant. I'm really actually I don't really dig that. Okay, so they've got passing in general, doubles for agility and strength. What about runners? Oh, they get agility. Okay, so they do, at least we've got dodge. We've got a chance to get blodge nice and early on these guys, which is pretty cool. And honestly, I may say fuck having a runner and use these guys as blitzers. I mean, that's a pretty nice setup for a starting blitzer. Zerkers also have frenzy, so they've got a lot of frenzy, but there's less movement allowance. Yeah, okay, our Ulfwares get the strength, so they're going to have to be our guard pieces for a lot of it, I bet. And our Berserkers get strength. Okay. I'm not thrilled by that organization. Without access to mutations like the Chaos have, they haven't got the ball handling skills, and without access to some of those things without doubles, it feels a little bit limited. But
What past
hey, we'll find out.
X3 sponsoring the sport when you were playing, Bob?
Belt polishing cream manufacturer? No. I got no idea where these guys came from.
Okay, we'll have 180,000, which will give us just enough for, I think, 2 rerolls and an Apoth. It looks like we're going to want to start Apoth. But, yeah, I don't like being down so many positionals right away. This is an expensive team. So, if I do this, it's 120, leaves me 60,000. Yeah, so we get 2 of these and an Apoth. Not a bad start. 990. All right, there's our team, guys. I'm not entirely against it. Early buys look like they're going to be some of the positionals, maybe a thrower, depending on how I feel. I don't know. We'll just find out. So, here we go. As you can see, I've got several other teams. I'm not great, so I'm not in a lot of different stuff. My biggest teams are generally bashy teams. Bashy is what I like. I know that's simplistic, but it is true. I did have other teams that weren't so bashy. I've just since deleted them. They are not my favorites. I played them and I did well with them, and then I just stopped playing. So you know what? Let's get into a nice basic league and have some fun, right? Cabal Official League. Sure. I'm not smart enough for the big ladder. Let's do this, baby.
Ready for a league match, Bob?
So our first game with Norse by Norse-West, folks. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Finding a match. Your opponent will be designated in 27 seconds. Well then, they did change the matchmaking. I need to read over how matchmaking has changed. I know it has. I'm unfamiliar exactly how it works. I know that they've said they've equalized it a little bit, so you're not getting 2,000 point chaos teams
All organizational
against
details have been settled.
the other one.
The
Oh look,
match
we've got
can
Norse
begin.
against each other. That was kind of expected. Norse by Norse-West. I expected this. We're perfectly even. Let's see what he ended up taking. No big guy. That's probably smart. I honestly think that's actually the better way to do this at a start. But, you know, I mean, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and figure it out. Block being a starting skill for like 90% of your players is pretty nice. That's really useful. I mean, the Oathwearers are the ones that don't have it, and that worries me simply for the fact that, you know, your Oathwearers are the ones who you're going to be blitzing with. They're your blitzers.
Steady! Boom!
You need them. Do I expect to win this game? Not at all. If you guys came for, like, really great Blood Bowl play, I apologize, but you're not going to get it from Norse by Norse-West. We are not that good. But at least I can, you know, I can hold my own. I'm all right.
Both teams
Iceland.
are balanced. And that should be fair.
All right, here we go. Now, I have played Blood Bowl a lot. The reason I have not played Blood Bowl
What do you do
on
when
here,
faced with a rabid Norse team, Bob?
Well, they like to fight, but they're fragile.
the main reason I haven't
Shouldn't wait to
played,
pressure 'em.
I haven't played like online or shown off anything on this, is that as much as I like the Norse, or like Blood Bowl can make me rage like no other. And honestly, I don't want you guys to have to sit and watch that crap. I am not good enough, and I don't deal too well with being diced. So I feel like trying to play a game where you know you're going to be kind of grouchy is just silly. So I don't do it much. Now here's this other Oathwear. Where am I going to blitz? I'm probably going to blitz to the left over here. I can't go with the big guy first, but I can put this guy up here. Oh, shoot. How do I want to handle this? A lineman in the back to carry it. A runner would actually be smarter, just to make it harder to hit me. Personally, I think this guy has the better setup for the starting team. But, I mean, how can we not have a Yeti? That's just too cool. Where do I want this guy to go? Let's get him up front. Do we have a Dauntless nearby? No, I've only got one Dauntless, which I think was a mistake, personally. Because I'm pretty sure these guys are gonna run around me a little bit. But we're gonna hit that Wolfwear first. Okay, so 2 dice blocks, we've all got block. And
That's fine. No, I'm not going to talk about
that
it
should
again.
feel pretty good. I mean, we're in a, the ball went to a pretty defended position. We've all got blocks, so I shouldn't feel too scared to knock these guys down.
That player is about to get punched above and below the
We'll go ahead and follow it
at
up,
the same time.
because this guy doesn't actually need us here. He does have Wild Animal, so he's a hit or nothing kind of guy. He's basically
The
another,
attacker has an assist.
he's basically another,
Look at Twinkletoes.
what's the
there.
word? Minotaur. He's a Minotaur. That's what I'm looking for. There's the hit. Alright, we'll follow this up. Oh! That was a bit of a janky animation. I'm not sure about that.
This player likes to be well assisted.
There it is. But there's a stun. That's not a bad start. They kind of like headbutt them really hard. Okay, so what have we got? I can hit him with the Oathwear, which seems smart. And I think that's going to be our first move here. Let's
They've
nail
gone
the
into opponent's
Oathwear.
tackle zone. Should be good.
Unity is strength.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Just like the slender geyser. This
And the
player keeps
knockdown.
on going,
Fantastic.
going, and going.
Oh, good. And a KO to start the game. This was not a bad first round for us.
Player's eyes rolling up into
Okay,
his
they have
head.
agility too. I did not notice that before, and honestly, that's an incredible mistake. You don't want to miss that kind of thing. It's important. But that's one Oathwear down. If we can blitz the other one off, I'd really like that. Let's get some guys down here to make sure that he doesn't follow us up. We'll have you clear that guy out. And you've got Frenzy as well. That's useful. I should not have opened that way. I just realized that now. That's my major problem. I don't think about my positioning as much as I should. So we're going to put a guy here. Because if someone gets knocked down here, well, this entire place becomes open. I admit, the movement on these guys, pretty nice. And we got pretty lucky on our opening blocks.
Fundamental to the game.
No, don't go long passing it now. We don't even have a thrower yet. This is actually pretty good. I'm guessing he's going to collapse to the right here and try to push this that way, and we'll have to run this way. That doesn't exactly work against us. We've got a lot of good defense, or a lot of good pressure over here that I think we can use. Being a man down, I like this already. I like that he's suffering, but then again, I'm also AV7. They are pretty naked, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be punishing. We're going to take probably 2 hits here, if he decides to stack up on my Ulfwear.
More the merrier.
God, look at that guy. He is one ugly dude. What did you eat before this? You are disgusting. You filthy creature. You filthy, filthy creature. The good news is, if he doesn't knock him down, this guy is in a nasty spot. He knocked him down, though. That was a nasty headbutt. Alright, will they stomp? I don't imagine they would. I might. Being down a Ulfwear right out the gate, I might be the kind to stomp pretty hard immediately. Oh, he's playing very safe. I'm kind of okay with that. So where's my blitz gonna go? I can hit 1, 2. Where will I blitz? You have a movement of 6. And poor agility. If I stick a guy on you, you're kind of stuck with him. Okay. Well, there we go. We've got 2 hits to do. And we've got this Ulfwear here. He's playing incredibly defensively. I'm not sure I agree with that. If you're gonna play, if you're gonna play these guys, you need to make sure you don't lose the don't lose this fight. Yeah, you don't want this number disadvantage. We're too weak right now to have replacements. We can't have that. So that guy, if I am not careful, that guy right there will surf me. But he's too afraid to move a guy past and actually get someone inside. I'm guessing he'll open this up. So let's do this. That should keep that guy pretty safe. Yeah, all right. Okay. Okay. How do I want to handle this? I think we move a guy to here, to here, step this guy up, and have my Ulfwear do a blitz. Oh, he started with 3 rerolls. That guy is... and no Apoth. Okay. Okay. A good stun. That makes it really hard for him to crack this. This is a great place for us then. Now we just have to hope this guy doesn't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
Go, big guy. Trample.
Perfect. You didn't fuck up. Oh! Oh, man, look at those arms. They're like tree trunks. They're just like they say in there. They're the arms like tree trunks. Oh, my God. So, disturbing presence on my big guy. Is that worth it this early on? I mean, since we're going to be taking a turn here, let's think about this. Is it worth to have disturbing presence on the big guy so early? Debatable. The big guy... I don't know. I don't feel like early on you're going to have that much passing play, and really I'd rather have Mighty Blow over Disturbing Presence. My big guy is here to clear pieces off the field. I care about very little else. And he hasn't got any very good blocks, which I like. Wild animal's going to be a bitch here. I'm seeing that now. But we're going to have lots of chances to hit. He's going to have to throw some 1 dice. I like where this is going so far. Oh, not blitzing with the Ulfware.
Close and personal.
That's probably smart here.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Oh, he didn't knock down. Uh-oh. And he re-rolled it. Really?
You'll get angry.
A re-roll. That was brave of him. Especially since that guy is now stuck there, and I've got more guys around him to hit him with. I've seen smarter things. I'm not sure I agree with that idea. So where do I want to go? Yeah, he's throwing the 1 dice now. This could be punishing for me, but he can't follow it up without the Yeti getting on him. And he did. He followed it.
So early in the match? Hey, I might have
So
to
far,
start
no
paying
permanent
attention.
casualties. He's evened out the numbers pretty quick. But he evened it out with only linemen. Linemen are not really what he wants to have here. Okay, this could go well for him. Really? You're gonna block him? This guy is making some strange decisions. I'm not sure what it's about. But I do see a very open thrower that I would like to beat to death. That would be fantastic, if they wouldn't mind. If you guys didn't mind, I would love to beat that man to death. Please and thank you. So how are we going to do this? Let's use our linemen here. So that we can keep this, we can keep the Ulfware there
Come
marked
on, guys. Together.
and not...
As the infamous berserker Ivar the Boneless used to say, you must only let the red
Oh,
rage
God.
take hold of you in the thick of battle or during lunch.
So where do we go from here? This guy is blocking pretty well here. My Ulfware should do a pretty good job of beating that guy down. There it is.
There. That's a true berserker.
Okay. So now the Berserker here. What's the plan? This is risky. I'm playing this risky, and I realize that. Let's get a guy here. We'll hit with him.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
And follow.
One less obstacle for the ball carrier. Textbook.
We'll hit this guy. Yeah, alright. And we'll put him over here. That'll do great.
With arms like great.
There's another KO, very good. And then my last move will be to blitz with this guy. Now the reason this was risky is there were a lot of places this could have gone wrong. And it still can go wrong. And if it does, I'm in serious trouble. There it is, kick his ass. And an injury, that's what we needed.
Must really hurt.
Sweet, broken ribs, and he's got no APOS to stop it. He is not likely to get around, and his frenzy guys are locked up. We can put him here. Well, I think I should put him here just to be safe. Because if I put him here and he actually gets a lucky die, he might throw this guy back to here and then blitz and push him off with a 1 die. So, let's get a guy up here to keep them from reorganizing. The Ulfware is going to hit somebody. Let's hope block does a thing, right? We definitely have the numbers advantage now. We're maintaining that, which is really important. And I'm going to go for this guy. If I can kill him, I'll be very happy.
The hang of this maneuver, Jim. Whenever I jumped up, parts of the stadium would collapse, killing many fans.
And I don't believe we've got any agility on this team. Yeah, you can 1 die if you want, but it's not good for you. In fact, it's pretty bad for you. Oh, just like
That's
that.
too funny.
There's a block.
They're both still standing.
Oh, that's a bad idea. That is a bad idea. That is a man that I will kick the living crap out of if you give me the opportunity. And there's the reroll. No, that's I'd call that a desperation play. That does not strike me as the better option here.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
Okay, this is gonna hurt. Ka-thunk, but I'm fine. I could stand him up. How do I want to handle this? Let's see. Can I surf someone? Is the question. And I can, I think. I just have to do this right. Let's see. If I hit him, push him there. No, I don't think I've got a good easy surf here. At least not one that maintains my blocking. Fortunately, I have a Yeti. Now, it's dangerous to go with the Yeti first. So let's stand this guy up. We hit with him.
The carrier himself blocks. That's really risky.
Move him back. Stay.
It'll air for the ball carrier.
Now, if wherever we go from here, we have to, I think, use this guy first, which is really unfortunate, because if this goes wrong, our ball carrier is completely open. Oh, good, and I've just realized they moved the, they moved the skill tree, like the skill display, out of the way whenever you're blocking. That's incredibly helpful. Okay. Now, you can't hit him. Ugh. Okay, what do I do here? I could two-die this guy, which would be very helpful. And doesn't put us too far out of position, I don't think.
They don't get angry, Jim. You wouldn't like them.
Okay, and then we've still got this as a one die. I'm not thrilled about a one die, but I think it's not a terrible idea here. No, I need to push this guy off first. Alright, well, let's take this die first. And follow up. There we go. That should give us plenty to defend with. Now you hit this guy. Good job. That's my boy. Stay. Kaboom! Another injury. Very lucky.
It's great, Jim. I smell obliteration. Get bloody.
We have block on him. I'm gonna move this guy up.
Their pain is our gain.
Block this guy. That'll do it. Nice. And then hit this guy for a one die. We got jump up and that, we can do it. There we are. And I got the turn done in time. Lucky me. Oh, and another KO. Very good. This blocking game, I'll admit, guys, it's going very well for me. 2 injuries, one of them on his Blitzer, or Berserker, which is great. And then all of his major frenzy guys are knocked out. From here, I should just farm the crap out of him, to be honest. I know that's mean, but it's exactly what I should do.
The fans are ravenous, and so am I.
Did he get a push in that? Did he get a push option in that? No, it was a one die. He only got that. Sure, you can blitz that. It's dangerous, but you can do it. I think I might lose that wolfware. Yeah, we're okay. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. That was not smart. That is incredibly dangerous. And that's just foolish. Ooh. That's his last reroll, too. Come on, double ones. Give me them ones. Give me them snakes.
Put pressure on the ball. Can't argue with
Okay. So how do we want to deal with this? I think we just stand this guy up. Yeah, I think we just stand him up. We move this guy. Where do we want to put him? I don't want to blitz with my Yeti. Actually, if I blitz here, push, push, there. He'll push here. Push him again here. I push this guy up here. And then knock that guy out. Okay, that's not a bad idea. But I need to do it with the Yeti. I do. Well, first then let's get some marks off on these guys. We don't want these guys following up on me.
That's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
This could go badly. And if it does, I will be punished. I will be punished. Dirty.
The player's fist is approximately
Okay,
the
so no,
same
that's not
size as
happening.
his entire opponent.
Okay.
layers before you get to the good stuff.
Wouldn't they be better dodging out of the way rather than blocking Bob?
No, Jim. Strike first,
So-
run later. That's always been my motto.
We're gonna follow up
Well done.
with the ball
Help
carrier.
ball carrier.
That guy is stunned. He's not going to be any help. And dodging into here to hit the ball carrier
On the edge
is
of
going
the
to be
field,
incredibly difficult.
Within grasping range of the fans. And they're looking up.
Do I stomp this guy? I'm thinking about it. I don't think so, at least not yet. I might later, depending on how the numbers go. I might stomp him. If I get a guy out, what happens? Like, I lose a lineman. He's already down more guys than me. But then he doesn't have a passer for his half, which is very useful. That is a negative.
Can the player force possession
And
away
that's
from
a
the
knockdown.
ball holder?
Yeah, that was expected. Okay, then this guy goes off the pitch. He stood them up. Yeah, this guy is going off the pitch if I can get him. And I can.
Grab them emergies and relax, Jim. We're gonna be here for quite some time.
Put him here.
That player's
Surf
so
incoming.
close to the
Surf's up,
ball
buddy.
hurt.
And stay.
You know, space
There's
solves
an
this
injury.
problem of players being eaten by the crowd. Justified.
Okay, we definitely have numbers advantage, and keeping it would be pretty helpful. This guy, I don't think, is used to playing these kinds of teams. Maybe he's more of like an elf player, he's just not used to it. It doesn't feel like he knows where the values are. I don't know. Maybe that's insulting. Maybe he's just having a bad game. I mean, he has gotten pretty unlucky. So, it could be a lot of things. Follow up. Let's go get our big guy over here. No, we don't need the big guy over there. We could use him over there, though. Oh, good. He decided to help out. Then we'll bring this over to here so that he can stomp. You're going to punch him first, though. And I should have moved him a different spot. This is my fault. That was a bad freaking play. That was a terrible play, honestly. Okay. Move you up here. Put you here and stomp. If we can get rid of that guy... Oh! That is brutal. But if we can remove him, that guy has no passing ability, which is very helpful. He can't really reach without making some dastardly dodges. Dastardly dodge! I like it. Okay, these guys are stuck here, which means I can surf again. And honestly, I'm okay with losing a guy to do that. Though a Berserker, I might not be playing too smart with it. Excellent. You're in a terrible position now, and I'm probably going to surf you both. That's what I figured. Okay. We're gonna put a lineman on this guy so that I can have my runner or my Berserker available. How do I handle this? I can push and shove him right off the pitch. Or I think I can do that anyway by doing this.
That's it. Throw the ball in their face. That range, they'll go down as if you were flinging a brick into their jaw.
Stay behind.
One less annoyance to deal with.
You rush him. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's how we do it. He does have Dauntless, so he might get back up. I don't think we're gonna have a problem.
One more step and...
Oh, there's the skulls. There's the skulls we were looking for.
And into the crowd.
Another KO, not bad. Okay. So we are clearing this pitch, or at least coming pretty close to it. It's pretty brutal right now. You didn't need to jump up, buddy. You could have just stood up. Like, not everything has to be fancy, Roland. Jeez, man. And now you push. Yep, there we go. And you're gonna stay.
The fans seem very...
All right, that's not an injury, which is pretty fortunate. He kind of needed not to lose any more guys. He's only got 2 guys on the pitch. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna come over here. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I'd say this turn has gone very well. We have a guy who can easily get into there. We're in a great position. 3 injuries. He's definitely not going to get back all those KOs. No matter what he does, this goes poorly. Okay. Well, who do I want to hit him with then? Probably this guy. Yep, that'll work. And then we'll run the ball in. Go, go, go! And have no wake-ups. Come on, Knuffle. Be a cold son of a bitch. Oh, that wasn't nearly as angry as I thought it would be. That's right, flex. Flex, Eric.
With that touchdown under their belt, we can finally get this
Check out those muscles, baby. 3 injuries, how many knockouts? 2. Okay, so 3 guys came back. That's really good for him. He needed that. And I got one of my Berserkers. I think that was Berserker.
The Docs are doing their job.
No, that was just a lineman. I have my Berserker still.
3-player advantage. I can't see how the smaller squad will win.
Okay, we're gonna get you off the front line.
Gotta keep possession of the ball.
So what is this guy? What is this squad gonna be good for? They have 1 claw, so the first time he levels up is gonna be great. The big guy level up would be fantastic. A big guy level up would be pretty fantastic. Dauntless means that we've got some flexibility in our Berserkers, which is really cool. And honestly, I'm thinking... Wait, who are you? Oh, runner. That's our runner. That's okay, yeah, you know what? We're going to put you back here. We'd rather him not get flattened, you know? Now my oath there. Put you right here, make it hard to knock these guys down safely. I think this is what we do. So this team seems like an angry human team, like meaner than usual. But does it stand up to Bretonnians? They feel pretty middle ground. And honestly, guys, I'm bullshitting my way through this. I'm not a great Blood Bowl player. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. If you want someone really good, You know, watch people like the Sage. He's fantastic and amazing, and I'm jelly. I'm jelly of his skills. But I think we've got a pretty good position going here. But I think this team feels really middle ground, and we're having. I will say we're having a very lucky first game.
Goblin technicians together to create a living mace.
All right, he's gonna get a free hit. I don't like that.
Weapon mass reconstruction.
All linemen may move into one square. That's fine because he doesn't have a good place to move them. He might get a good pass out of this though. So, you know, some SPP would be good for him. They don't start with sure hands. That's kind of scary. That means that, like, elves are just gonna go crazy on these guys.
Unity is
But they're fun. Oh, that is rough.
going to cost. Now it's the
I'm
other
sorry,
team's turn.
dude. That was some bullshit. I feel it. I feel his pain there. So far, no killing hits, though. Oh, and our first one is just a complete win. Well, that's unfortunate. I wish he would have held it out. It would have been really cool.
It's dead.
But I understand why he didn't. He got a pretty slaughtered team there. He had a bad time. He had a rough one, and I can't blame him for it. Looks like we get a decent amount of winnings there. We have the APOth. We might be able to buy a positional with that, I think. Yeah, 16 to 2 armor breaks. He was having a rough time. I don't believe we have any level ups. Why don't we check? Just to look. Yeah, no level ups. Nothing there. We got something on Eric the Red. And I think with 90,000. Let's go back here. Let's see if we can buy ourselves a good positional. 90,000 we can get another runner, or we can wait one more game and grab ourselves another Ulfwerner. I think that might be smart. Now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not sure I'm gonna make a series out of this. I just wanted to share something fun and easy, and you know, get my first impressions out there. But I may, if people enjoy it and check it out, I may just like continue running with this team for as far as it goes. I mean, I don't join any fancy competitions. I'm not good enough to be a truly impressive player. My tactics are rather basic, so I don't do things like play for the World Cup or anything like that. But hey, I mean, I do love Blood Bowl. It might be fun just to play it. We'll see how it goes. But for now, let's figure out whether or not we're gonna buy ourselves a thrower. I think I do. I think right now we could use a thrower, and he deserves to be absolutely crazy looking.
Talismans are certainly making a splash on
Shave
the
yourself.
arcade
You gotta be like that. You gotta, if you want to do it, you gotta be the ball.
Say less of a splash.
You gotta have the crazy hair with the
Incendiary
braids
fire.
and
You
just the
can't
ball.
trust sorcerers.
Kind of dig that for a thrower. I think I'm gonna use that probably. Okay. Yeah, be the ball, buddy. Be the ball. We're gonna buy ourselves that guy. I know I'm cheating myself out of this guy for a while. That's at least 2 more games. Oh god, that really hurts. You know what? No. We're gonna remove that. We're gonna save up and get ourselves the this guy in after the next game. So hopefully no serious losses here. Alright. Well then, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like. You can subscribe for more content every Monday through Friday. And I hope I see you guys in the next video.